So from today onwards, we are going to start with the Selenium WebDriver. Okay. So first we'll see actually what to start on WebDriver. What are the information that are needed for us? So I will go to sheet. So we have seen how to install Selenium and use. So now we are going to see about actually what WebDriver. We have already seen actually how to install Firebug, Firepath, Firebug, Firefinder, XPath, ActiveTime, all those things. Now, how to install WebDriver. So for that, if you come down, you can see there is an option called Selenium WebDriver. This file already I have forwarded. I will forward you today also once. So here you have to go to the Selenium HQ website under the download section. There you have an option actually. So for which jar file to be taken. So how to go for it? So for example, go to your Selenium HQ website. Then go to your download section. Then here you have an option called previous releases. Okay. One, you can go there. Otherwise, if you come down, you can see Selenium client and WebDriver. This will help you to take the very latest version. 3.11 is the latest version. So as of now, everyone try to go with actually what the previous releases, because right now if you upgrade your Firebug, Firepath, Firefinder, everything will go. Okay, so that's why you go with actually what the previous releases itself. So click on this. So here you can see all these versions, old versions, everything. So actually what right now I am using Firefox version. So go press your Alt tab, that will get your menu. So L, about Firefox. So I am using my 46 version. So my 46 version of Firefox will help me to work on actually what Selenium 2.53, the older version, and also the 3 version 3.4 it will work. Okay, based on your Firefox version, these versions also will work. Okay, so how to use it, we'll see first. Okay, so right now, so I will go with actually what 3.4 first, then after that I'll go with 2.53. Okay, I'll tell you the difference also of using the 2.53 and then 3.4. Okay, so first let me go for 2.53, then after that I'll go for 3.4. So we'll see. So I'll go for 2.53 as of now. So click on this. Then you can see Selenium Java 2.53.1.zip. So this is the zip file you need to download. Okay, once you download, you will get a zip file here. You will get a zip file like this, Selenium Java 2.53.1. Okay, when you extract it, you will get actually what this folder Selenium 2.53.1. Go to this. So you need to add. Okay, so these jar files are already there. So it will be like this. I just copy pasted one jar file there. So you will have outside these two jar files, Selenium Java 2.53.1 and then underscores and icon source. Okay. Then inside the library folder, you will have actually what 21 jar files. So you need to add all these jar files. So how? For example, this is my project. Go to File, New, Java project. Then I'll go for my Selenium learning. Set me Java version and then click on finish. So I'll close this. I have got my project. So my project will consist of the JI system library, which will help me to work on with actually what Java code. Now I want to work on with actually what my Selenium code also. So for that, right click on the project, go to build path, then after that go to configure build path. Okay, go to this. Then here under the Java build path, libraries tab, add external jars. Okay, here go to the Selenium 2.53.1. Okay, select these two jar files, and then inside this one library folder, select all these jar files and click on open. That's it. So now you have selected actually what all your jar files here. Then click on OK. So under the reference libraries, you will have all your jar files added here. Okay. So now I can work on with my Selenium code. So I will right click on the source folder, new package, my learning. Then right click, new, go to the class, then understanding Selenium. Then click on default and click on the main function finish. Okay, now I got my class. Now I need to write my code. So we worked on Selenium IDE. So what we did actually, first we need to get actually what the browser should be already present in Selenium IDE, because Selenium IDE will not help me to open a new browser. So, but in WebDriver we need to actually what open the browser first. So first open new browser. Next, I need to enter the URL. Then automate the elements. Okay, this is what we need to do. Correct, right? So this is what we need to do. So how to do those things? That's what I'm gonna do. So first, to open the browser, what we need to do? So I will Google it. So I'll go here. Open browser in Selenium. So main thing is actually we should know how to Google and then use those things also. That is also important. So open browser in Selenium and I go. Here I can go. If I go down, okay. So they are saying actually what they are, as of now they're taking Chrome. So for Chrome extra things we have, which I will show you. So now the command is WebDriver is equal to new Chrome driver they are given. Okay, same thing for Firefox driver. If you see, okay, let me give it like this. Open Firefox browser. Firefox browser in Selenium. Okay, WebDriver driver equal to new Firefox driver. Okay, this is the command. Same thing, Internet Explorer, WebDriver driver equal to Internet Explorer driver. Okay, before that they are given system.set property and then webdriver.firefox.marry. All those things they are given. We will see those things later. First, let me try this. Copy this. Then I will enter. So when I paste it, it's showing me actually what an error. When I mouse over, it's showing me import WebDriver org.openqa.selenium. org.openqa.selenium.firefox. It's asked me to import it. Clear? So now I need to run this. So right click, run as Java application. I will click on it. So let it run. Sorry, it's already run. Okay, see, it has opened me a Firefox browser. It has opened me a Firefox browser here for me. Okay, so let me run one more time. Right click, run as Java application. See, right now only one Firefox browser is there. It will open me a new. See, it has opened a new browser. So this is a command to open a new Firefox browser. I'll get my console also here. So when I run, you can see a red mark will come. That means actually what the script is running right now. Once actually it again turns back to gray, that means the script has run. See, we got it. I'll close this. See, now the script is gone. Okay, so we open the new browser. Okay, I'll explain all these commands one by one. Okay, so next, now what I need to do right now actually what? We have got my browser. Now I need to enter the URL. So how to enter the URL? If you see here, enter URL in Selenium. So go to the Google homepage. Okay, driver.get and then entering the URL information. So I'll copy this. So .get is the command to get the URL, and always you should be followed with HTTP or HTTPS protocol. Okay, only if you give www.google.com it will not work. Same thing in Selenium ID also. Only when we give www. that specific URL it will not work. We have to give with the HTTPS protocol. Now we should open the Firefox browser. Then it should enter the URL there. See, open the new browser. Now it entered the Google URL. That's it. Clear? Then next we have to automate the elements. So we will start that. So now I will take my active time application. So is this? So now I will automate it. So this will help me to open the Firefox browser, then enter the URL here. Next, I want to write my my username and password text box. So when I inspect, so Selenium can identify the element based on its properties of an element. Okay, based on the property of an element only it can identify. Correct. So input name equals, so this is my tag information. So I'll open a notepad. So it has input is the tag name, and then it has its properties. Starts here and then closes here. So class equal to text field, type is equal to text, value, name equal to username. So totally Selenium WebDriver allows totally 8 different ways to identify an element. In that, one is identifying an element through help of a class name. Another one is identifying the element with the help of a name. Okay, as of now I'll go with name. Okay, so how to do that means, so everything I'll try to Google how to automate a text box in Selenium, because text box is the one actually what I'm going to work on right now, right? How to automate a text box in Selenium. So this is the text box. They're showing me example as of now. So now I'll come down. So here they have opened the browser, entered the URL. Now they have to write something. So if you see, these guys have what they have done. I tell you. So driver dot find element by dot ID. So they are finding the element through help of an ID, and then the name is email. Then after that they are capturing that information in a web element variable. So web element data type. So right now in core Java we have saw numbers, text, and then after that you have actually what boolean, true or false. All those things you stored in a data types, right? Same thing for us. We have working on actually what web elements in the Selenium WebDriver. If I want to capture an element information, for that the data type is actually what web element. Web element is the data type for it. Okay, so email dot send keys. Then after that the information. Okay, send keys is an option for me to send it. So I can also give like this. So driver dot find element. I am going to identify with the help of name by dot name. Then my value is username dot send keys. Okay, send keys is an option for me to work on actually what text box. Then after that I need to pass admin. Okay, that's it. So now I'll run this. So driver dot. So what is this driver means? So driver is the object, that is the browser right now here. Okay, so WebDriver driver equal to new Firefox driver. New Firefox driver will help me to open a browser. The WebDriver is an interface over here. So the driver is actually is the object. Okay, so WebDriver is what is a reference over there. This is a super parent. Reference says that expert load all the informations from the WebDriver interface. Okay, so then after the driver dot get. Okay, driver dot get, and then my URL information. Then driver dot find element by dot name, username, and identifying the element with the help of username dot send keys admin. Then after that I will run this first. Okay, I know you guys will understand only 50% as of now, so I'm giving a heads up, and then again I will explain everything in a detailed way. See, open the browser. Now it entered the URL. After entering the URL, it should identify the element and then enter admin. Yes, it's able to identify. Next thing for password, if I want to go. Now, this is the password text box property. So class, type, value, name. So these are the properties information, correct? So now class equal to text field, here also class equal to field, so this will not work. So type is equal to password. Okay, so I will try to take with the help of XPath. So with the help of type I cannot go, but I can get the XPath of this one. So right click, view XPath, // input tag, then type is equal to. So here it is password, right? So I'll take this. So what is it? I have taken this password. Now 3 matches. So I don't want to go with this itself. Instead of that, I'll go with this. @name equal to pwd. One match. Okay. So driver dot find element by dot xpath, then dot send keys. So if it is a text box or a text area, so we have to use help of the send keys. Then manager. I'll run this. So it will open me one more new browser. It has entered the URL. It has typed username and password now. Clear? I'll close this. So driver.findelement, and then we have to say by which type I'm going to identify, and then the value for it. And then if it's a text box, it's a send keys we need to pass. Clear? So we have opened the browser, then we have entered the URL information here. Then after that, we also automated elements over here. Okay, that's it. Clear? So now we'll see. Now we have automated actually what Firefox browser. So, but how all this Firefox driver, all those things came in. So if you come to the Selenium HQ website, so if you come to the Selenium HQ website, under the download section, here if you come down, you can see Selenium client and WebDriver. So I told for Java, it totally Selenium WebDriver supports 7 languages. In that one language is actually what? Java. So here if you see 3.11 is the latest version, and then you can see a Java doc here. Click on that. Okay, so here you can see packages. So what are these packages over here means? So under the Selenium, what are the packages we have? Everything we'll see. So here an important actually what jar file that has been added to the project is what means Selenium Java 2.531.jar. Okay, here you can see all the packages. That is, if I want to work on any elements on the web browser, so the main important things are all present over here. Okay, so if you see org.selenium, org.openqa.selenium.chrome, like that is there. So here you can see all classes. That means in all these packages, what are the classes and the interfaces we have, everything will be present here. Okay, so now I'm going to click on a package called org.openqa.selenium. So under this, you can see these are the interfaces we have. Okay, these are the interfaces we have, and then these are the classes we have. Okay, so that is what these are the exception handling classes. Okay, like that we have all those things informations over here. So org.selenium.chrome. So you see these are the classes we have. Firefox. These are the interface and classes. So every browser also has its own package, and then Firefox means Firefox driver is a class to open the Firefox browser. Chrome means Chrome driver is a class to open the Chrome browser. IE means Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer driver. Same thing. Safari we have, Opera we have, Opera driver. Safari we have Safari driver. Every browser has its own browser related class in Selenium. So when I give new Safari driver, Safari browser will be open. When I give new Internet Explorer driver, that is actually what IE browser will be open, like that. Clear? That's how it works. Now we'll try to open all the different browsers. Now we have opened the Firefox browser, correct? Now we'll try to open the Chrome driver. So I will just go here. I'll close the console. So here, so what is the Chrome driver here? So if I click on the Chrome driver, correct? So here I'm gonna give web driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, so as of now it's saying the driver is already present. I will give driver 1. Then I'll go to the Chrome driver. I will import it. So now I got the Chrome driver. Clear? We got this thing. Now I'll run this. So now what should happen? Okay, I will comment all these things. I just want to open the browsers alone. So as of now, I'll comment this. I want to open the Chrome driver. That's the only command. So I will also delete these things, not needed for me now. Right click, run as Java application. Now what should happen? Chrome driver should open for me. So I'm getting an error, illegal state exception. Okay, when we will get this illegal state exception means whenever I'm not able to open my browser and then it's giving me some error information, means that type of exception is always actually what illegal state exception, unable to open my browser information. Okay, for that it will be illegal state exception. So what is the error it's showing for me here? The path to the driver executable must be set by the webdriver.chrome.driver. Okay, the path to the driver executable must be set by the webdriver.chrome.driver system property. Okay, so that is I need to set a system property, okay, for the webdriver.chrome.driver. Okay, so where I can get the driver information means, sorry, yes. Okay, where I can get the driver, okay, where I can get the information means under this specific place. Okay, so here I can get the Chrome driver information. They're saying the latest version you can get it from this place. Okay, I'll copy this. Then if I go here, so see when I enter this, I will come to this place actually what to download my actually what the specific Google information. That is a Chrome driver information. I need to have a driver here. So what does that mean? So if I go to the Selenium HQ website, under the download section, if I come down, you can see third-party drivers. Okay, under this we have Google Chrome driver. Okay, so 2.36 is the latest version. When I click on this, you can get actually what related to the Chrome driver information. The same thing actually what if I want to get the old information over there. Okay, so for me I need to go to that specific page where I got it from here. So this is a place where I can get the old information. So if I paste it, I can get see all the versions actually what of my Google Chrome driver. So right now I'm using a little bit older version of my Chrome. So that is, if you see help about Google Chrome, I'm using as of now 65 version as of now. Just a second. Oh, okay. I have upgraded to the very latest over there. Okay, somehow actually what I just came to the very latest version, I hope so. Okay, so no problem. So now actually what 65 version. So now that means actually what the latest version is actually what will help me to work on it. I'll go for the 2.9. I'll go to the 2.36. I'll just click. So which is released on actually what 2018 on the third month. Okay, this one. So now I will click on this. So I will download this. I'll go to this folder back. So WebDriver jars, Selenium jars drivers. I will go. Okay, here right now I'll go to my one of my version. So Chrome. Then right now actually what I will just give underscore the version right now. Release date is So it's March underscore 02. Okay, I'm gonna give it as March underscore 02. Then I'll copy this, save it. Okay, so now this zip file will be saved over there. Okay, I'll go to that place now. So here, right click, extract here. So here right now I will just give it's 2.36. Can you see 2.36? So I'll just give it as, there's no need to change, but actually for my understanding I'm just changing version 236. I'll just give. So that will be easy. I can understand actually what version of that Chrome driver it is. So this is my version. So now what I will do, I need to give an information over here. So what is that I need to give means it's saying, so illegal state exception, the path to the driver executable must be set by the webdriver.chrome.driver using the system property. Okay, so what I need to do means here before this Chrome, I need to give system.set property. Okay, here I need to pass two arguments. Okay, so string and string. So the first argument is I need to say what is the driver. It is webdriver.chrome.driver. Correct? Webdriver.chrome.driver. The next information is my location where my file is present. So if you see, this is a file. So I'll press Shift key, right click, copy as path. Only when you press Shift key, you will get actually what copy as path option. Copy this, then paste it. Then always in Java, we have to give the location information in double backward slash, otherwise single forward slash. Then I'll close this. So done. Now I'll run this. Right click, run as Java application. So now it should open Chrome browser. Yes, it has opened. See, that's it. So now I need to actually what enter my URL and then my automate the elements. So these things will remain same. Nothing difference between the Firefox browser and the Chrome browser. Okay, so I can copy the same things over here. So this is driver 1. Right click, run as Java application.
Murli, you missed the URL.
Oh, is it? Just a second. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Adish. So, right click, run as Java application. Open the Chrome browser, enter the URL, and then it needs to automate elements. See, that's it. Clear? Same thing if I want to work on with that pivot, Internet Explorer, what I need to do. So I'll just reduce the font size a little bit. I'll make it as 12 so that you can see everything. Okay, so next thing. So if it is actually what? IE browser. So Java, Java doc. So here we have IE, right? So I'll click on this. So Internet Explorer driver. So I need to give web driver. I'll give the name as driver2 equal to new Internet Explorer driver. Then I need to mouse over and then get this. So here also when I run this, I'll be getting as of now illegal state exception as the path to the driver has not been set. Okay, first actually what the Chrome browser has been opened. Now actually what Internet Explorer, it has been thrown an error as illegal state exception. Okay, before we have not commented this code, right? So that's why we got that Chrome. After that Internet Explorer, the path to the driver must be set by the webdriver.ie.driver. Okay, using the system property. Okay, so where this is present means it's present under this location. This location they say. So if we go here, so here we have for the versions of that. So as of now, I can go here, go to the Selenium HQ website. Under the download section, Internet Explorer driver is there. So here you can see actually what 64-bit Windows. Okay, click on this. So right now my version of Internet Explorer, let me see. Press go to tools. Yes, I'm still loading. Go to about Internet Explorer. It's not opening. Yeah. So I'm using actually what version 8 over there. Okay. So this is what I'm using, version 8 right now. So the latest version is different. So right now actually what a little bit older version. So right now actually what I have already got actually my old versions of Internet Explorer. You guys actually what can go with the new versions also, whichever you want, you can go for it. Okay, so now I'll go to the driver. So already I have this IE driver. Okay, so let me download the latest one. We'll see whether it works. So it's a 64-bit Windows IE. Just a minute. Let's try the new version. So here I'll create a folder called IE. So here right click, extract here. So you got the IE driver server. So press shift right click, copy as path. So here I need to set the information as usual. So before invoking the browser, system.set property. Then I need to give here actually what the webdriver.ie driver. So here I need to paste the URL of it. So webdriver.ie.driver. Okay, now I'll run this. Now what should happen? You should open the IE browser. Okay, the latest version is giving unreachable browser exception. Okay, the very latest version of that, it's giving me problem with my IE browser. So I need to go with actually what some other versions only. So I'll go. So I'll comment this. I'll copy paste this. So this old version here, I will take the IE driver here. So as of now, I can take, I'm in 2.53. So IE driver server x64. Let me take this, or 2.53 1.0. I'll take this. So this one I don't want, I will delete it. So now path is same. Okay, the name also is IE driver server only, nothing changes. So I'm gonna run this. Okay, I just downloaded a different old version jar file. See, now it opened the Firefox browser. Okay, now let me try to enter the URL, all those steps. Run as Java application. So it opened the active time. Sorry, it opened the browser, enter the URL, enter the username and then password. That's it. Clear? Any questions for anyone on this? Okay, so this is how to work on with Firefox browser, Chrome browser, and then internet. Okay, any questions for anyone, guys? So this is on 2.53. The same thing is if it is actually about 3.4 version. Okay, so right now actually what I am using my Firefox version as 46. For my Firefox version 46, 3.4 will work. Okay, based on your version, you should know actually what you should just check one by one actually what which version suits for you. For me, 3.4 suits for me for Firefox version 46. See, my version is 46. So I verified actually one by one. That time I saw the 3.4 version is suit for me. Same thing your side actually, but which version of Firefox you use, according to that you just change each and every jar files over there. Okay, now I'll go to the 3.4. Then after that I will download the Selenium Java 3.4 and then IE Explorer based on this one 3.40. Okay, so now actually what I have already downloaded this. So if I go here, Selenium jar files, WebDriver jar. So Selenium 3.4 version already I have. I'll go to this place. So I need to add this. So I will have another project here. Okay, I have already Selenium version 3. Year 1 project is there. So I'll right click, go to build path, configure build path. I'll remove the old informations. Now I'll add external jars. Then after that, Selenium 2.53.1. Okay, so here I need to choose my Selenium 3.4. Add these things. So now I'll my package, I'll just give, then right click, class. So invoke browser, click on default. So here, if I want to invoke the Firefox browser, what I need to do? WebDriver, driver is equal to new Firefox driver. Okay, so import it, mouse over, and then import those files. Now when I run this, here also it will throw me an error, because from 3 version onwards, the Firefox driver is not a default browser. That is also a third-party browser. It's showing me an illegal state exception. The path to the driver execute must be set by the webdriver.geeko.driver. Okay, I will set it right now. System.set property webdriver.geeko.driver. Then here I need to give the Geeko driver information. So where I can find the Geeko driver right now is, if I go here, the last, I can get their releases. So here, so right now version 20, all those things are there. So right now actually what I am using, actually what version is 46. Okay, my version is 46 for me. So for me, which one works for me here means, see, I already have downloaded it. So the Geeko driver I have already downloaded. So version number 15. Okay, version number 15 is what I have used right now here. So the old version, a little bit older version, version 15 is what I'm using, because mine is actually what a Firefox is a old version. That's why. Okay, so that is what I have downloaded here. So Windows 64 I have downloaded. Yours is actually what Ubuntu machine, go for Linux. Mac machine, go for this. Okay, whichever is there, you can go for that. Okay, so I have downloaded this and then already I saved. So now I need to give this. So press shift key, right click, copy as path. Then after that, paste it. Okay, I got this. So now I'll run this, run as Java application. See, so starting the server. See, it opened the Firefox browser. Okay, now we need to enter the URL. The remaining steps will be same. I'll copy these things. Input the pipe. Right click, run as Java application. So it should open a new browser for me, Firefox browser. Then after that, it needs to enter the URL, username, and then the password. See, opens the browser, enters the URL, username, and password, everything. That's the one thing. Clear? Same thing actually. What remaining stuff actually? What for Chrome and then the IE browser will remain same. No changes on that. So I'll just uncomment all those things. Then let me run everything. Okay, let me run. It should open the first Firefox browser and enter the URL. Then you should open the Chrome browser, enter the URL, then IE browser, and then enter the URL. First Chrome browser is going to open. Sorry, Firefox browser. Open and then enter the username and password. Now Chrome browser should come at this space. Yeah, it came. Enter the URL, enter the username and password. Now IE browser, enter the username and password. That's it. So only thing is in 3 version, what is the difference means? So your Firefox browser also is a default, it's a third-party browser over there. So we need to set the property for it. So only thing what's happening over there means we are downloading some exe files over there. See, right click, properties. It's an exe file. So when I'm going to actually run my Firefox browser or a Chrome browser, and .exe file will be invoked by the Selenium, so that it will run at the backend. It will run at the backend. Then after that, what will happen? Your browsers will be opened and then will be used. That's it. A .exe file we are trying to invoke before the execution of the Selenium. That's the one thing. Clear? Any questions for anyone on this? The 2 versions and 3 version differences. Firefox level also we need to give the property information. We need to download the .exe file and give the property information where it is present and then work as like everything. Clear for everyone? Anyone has any questions, guys? Okay, it's cool. So with this, I'll stop for today. So tomorrow we'll have the remaining sessions. Thank you. Bye, guys.